Edmond Vanderpuye from International Needs Ghana. International Needs Ghana is a development organization that has been registered for the last 25 years and engaged in development work in 5 regions in Ghana. Our interventions include, among others, education and development, gender and empowerment, health and longevity, and child protection, anti-child labor, and trafficking related issues. In this short video, I want to talk about child labor. Child labor is a phenomenon that refers to the employment or work undertaken by children that contravenes national legislation, international agreements, and conventions. In Ghana, you can talk about the Children's Act of 1998, Act 560, and internationally, we could talk about the International Labour Organization's Convention 132 and 182 that clearly defines the boundaries of work engaged in by children that must be targeted for abolition. In 2003, the Ghana Statistical Service conducted a survey that revealed that there were a little over 6.4 million children aged between 5 and 17 years in Ghana. Of this number, nearly 40%, approximately 2.5 million of these children were deemed to be economically active. And of these number, 1.3 million of this 2.5 million children were engaged in activities considered to be child labor. It is important to also realize that nearly 1 million of these children were aged 13 years and below. Even though the survey did not collect data on the worst forms of child labor, there is abundant evidence of children engaged in the worst forms of child labor, classified to include children engaged in commercial sexual exploitation and fishing, among others. In 2010, International Needs New Zealand and the Ministry of Trade of New Zealand engaged with International Needs Ghana to work on a project to combat the worst forms of child labor in fishing. Altogether, the project was targeted at 9 communities in the central region of Ghana and aimed at withdrawing and preventing over 300 children engaged in child labor in fishing. The project also provided for support for over 500 children identified in an earlier project undertaken in these same communities to be at risk of falling back into child labor in fishing. Come along with me as we watch this short video on survivors from child labor in fishing.
Well, from Robert Asa, made in 14. Look at school, SDA primary school. Me now year 7. Me and my mini papanette. Me toss 4. My quapuda by Blam Shat make up on the main kai. Naponaya cono. O more money your shins. O two may at the 80 my masso the bacocoso. Ya quapum nancy sapon a buanoka and sunasa. O my hair no more flambani yeque. So walk as a won't quaw manner of where sa. So and Damusa won't to mean Kessa won yebim. And Blank International is ban. And no more ban for Albaka said, a pono a yaquano, and young Fasu Mayan by young Johnny and Co school. And to me, Jane, one of Mrs. said, but them Damusumako school of Insepon, and you know my mamma no Marqua booty. A school or my mamma's name, Mace baby, ye. And winter no man of me, a pocono. See, I may add pass international is so more to my boy, see our mayor books, Rura, man sets, t-shirts. Any yama can count ruler pencils and near yama, you had the tradi now, or mammy been to see the mayadi pa.
For family or that talent. Made in 14. Muko school or Dawson Memorial SD JHS. Now, me, mammy, and papa, Nancy. Mammy and Bam, why I name them Tosubako. My couple, the time I am couple, no more 12 years in fear being. The time I am couple, why I am a baby, and any young motumaka be a Sawako pa. No, say, a bonny big account, and son was a coffee. Sound quite a blow. We see a sir, what before man, no was in there. Your man for which you farmer do. Nina, I don't continue. I didn't tell me the apple corner. Muko school and papa or brom, Osman Muko school. Unam company, Timucompan, and Biffin, and my uncle will catch him there. And coffee were for international news. Now wash and go far, walk up, one co school. Tina, or could your books in a pen. I do all the bachelor, and some cream could be. Tina the children are mid Biffin, the children. Nay, why me best school? May I Japan international news, wab and waba bed and near me among. Them $7 way, man. One shower company, no also wobble school. In a schoolyard, papa.
I believe you have been touched by the stories of these survivors of various forms of child labor. Child labor is wrong because it contravenes the law and infringes on the rights of the child. I invite you to partner with International Needs in New Zealand and International Needs Ghana as we work together to end child labor in Ghana. See you all in June. Even though it's in the middle of winter, I'm excited to be sharing these life-transforming stories with you. Thank you, and God bless you.